Greetings family, welcome back to my channel. In this particular video, I would like to discuss the Kemetic Yoga program, the Women of Color Wellness Retreat, and the Renaissance of African Thought. Alright, but let me give a little backdrop on why these three things are important. Basically, in the Bahamas, when we became independent in 1973, our country was basically thrust into a new period of change. All right, the majority black population became the rulers of their own country. All right, the rulers of their own destiny. Okay, the police were black. All right, the judges are now black. The teachers are black. Professionals are black. Um, this was a great period of change. The demographics have changed, and so it is not just a black country. We have people from all over the world here, right? Basically, when the country became independent, there was no period of healing from racism. Okay, we came from a period in time in which we couldn't go in the same establishment as white people in the Bahamas with a majority black population. We had to stand on a separate line in the bank. Okay, our people had to stop school when they were 13 years old, 12 years old, 11 years old, and go out and work, right? Become an apprentice for a carpenter or a mason and learn a trade, you know. But our people went through a harsh oppression. We were enslaved, okay, and we never had a period of healing, okay. Many of our leaders exploited this situation and they often appealed to this sentiment which we couldn't really define because we didn't have a black consciousness movement, so we didn't really know how to define this discontent, and so we turned it on each other in some ways. Okay, but basically, I recently discovered the Women of Color Wellness Retreat, in which a sister from America, who's called Andrea X, decided that, after experiencing racism for so long in America, she feels that she and other black women need healing. So she went to Costa Rica and developed a program, a 10-day program. And this is not an ad or anything, but she has a 10-day program for just over 3,000, in which sisters can go to this wellness retreat, learn how to eat healthy, um, and other aspects of wellness like yoga, um, vegan food, meditation. Basically, a program that can assist a person with, um, I guess, finding some balance. I don't quite say that yoga and vegan food are the antidote for racism. I don't know if I can say that. I know many people who eat vegan food. They're vegans, but they're not what I would say black conscious. And to anybody who is affiliated with me, no, I don't mean you. I mean other people. I mean people who don't necessarily affiliate with the black consciousness movement in the Bahamas, but they are they eat healthy, you know. But family, I do believe though, I do believe that a program of this nature has the potential to do that. Um, I do believe it has the potential, and so I'm not speaking down on it. I do believe that having a black-centered or an African-centered program where we can, you know, seclude ourselves and, have some discussions of an internal nature so that we can basically, deal with some of the scars of racism, have a form of therapy with professionals in our community who can talk us through the program, talk us out of the bondage that sometimes accumulates from the racist experiences. Um, and also, before I conclude this video, Kemetic Yoga, I'm not a yoga practitioner. A few of my associates, they are yoga practitioners who happen to have studied the Kemetic Yoga school of thought. Okay, a brother came here to the Bahamas and he imparted some wisdom, and a few of my colleagues, they were a part of the program. It was a rigorous program, a lot of water drinking, a lot of fasting, um, practicing their postures. Um, I guess it was a great experience for them. I myself never delved into it, but you know, that's a video in itself because initially in my conscious journey, let me just admit to some ignorance here before I close the video. Initially, when I began my spiritual journey, you know, I had a general distaste for things that people portrayed um, as being outside of the orthodox way of doing things. Um, Let me put it that way because some people used to look at yoga and yoga postures as being some type of homage to demonic forces, you know. And so honestly, when I came to my conscious journey, I still had a lot of, I still had um, some of the trappings of the system still were very present. So, I looked at these things as being somehow contrary to um, spirituality, even though they are very much the same, but I just didn't really put any significance into it. But family, I've since learned that it is not. No, it is not demonic. It is a meditation. It is aerobics, not aerobics, but it's for enhancing one's flexibility and you know harnessing the Kundalini energy. But we can go on and on. Family, let me know your thoughts in the comments below about all of these dynamics. One love.